Listen, guys. In as much as I cannot be Ruben Amorim out, I've never been any coach out. I think that Ruben Amorim is tired of the job. Yes, I think that Ruben Amorim's body language is that he's tired, he wants to leave. Because watching him today saying, I will not change my philosophy, I will not change my style, and the style is not a problem, the system is not a problem, and I'm not going to change it. I am going to continue, and the day you want me to change is the day you get a new manager. That's the message. He's tired of Manchester United. He's tired of the media. He's tired of the backlash. He's tired of all of the things going on around Manchester United. He's feeling right now that this team, maybe he has made a mistake coming to Manchester United. Maybe he's just made a mistake, and it's becoming clearer and clearer, and he wants to leave. Yes, because at the end of the day, look at it. He's not trying to do anything different. He's not trying to change. He's not trying to say, okay, you know what? He just wants to take responsibility for everything that he does, and he does not want to agree that sometimes he makes mistakes. He does not want to agree. And many other times, I think that the players should look themselves in their faces and, tell themselves, well, you know what, we are not doing enough. Yes, because if I look at it, Manchester United looked like a team that was creating chances in the first half, looked like a team that had it together until the first goal went in, second goal went in, and I thought that they capitulated. So playing Bruno Fernandes out of position is costing Ruben Amorim his job also. Playing Ahmad out of position will cost Ruben Amorim his job, because this is like playing himself to be sacked. That is what I think Ruben Amorim is doing right now. He's playing himself to be sacked, because you cannot expect a 31-year-old Bruno to pick up runners. This guy is 31. He does not have that strength. Bruno is a central offensive midfielder. He's an advanced midfielder. He plays in the number 10 position, the traditional old-fashioned number 10 position. Bruno cannot play in the number 8. Bruno cannot play in the number 6. It shows every time. I thought playing deep lying, he was beginning to actually get himself, but then it capitulates every time. And this is what I said in one of my videos, that Ruben Amorim has to just do something. But with what he said today and with how Manchester United played out today, I'm not going to say anything about City, if City played well or City did not. I'm not going to say that they've won the game and that's gone. But what I'm saying is that the players have to look themselves in the face and tell themselves that they've not done enough. The coach has to look at himself in the mirror and tell himself that, yeah, I'm doing some mistake. There are things I'm not doing right. He has to look himself in the mirror and let himself know that there are things I'm not doing right. Probably I'm learning off this job. Probably I'm beginning to understand what the Premier League looks like. And the Fulham coach said it. Said they were two in the midfield and we swarmed the midfield. And the same thing happened with Manchester City. Two in the midfield, and what they do, they sit back, get the ball, and they swarm the midfield. Very simple. And that is a problem. This is the reason why a lot of people are telling him to change the system. It does not boil down to just creating chances with the system. It does not boil down to playing the ball and getting possession with the system. The system lacks efficiency somewhere, and this is where Ruben Amorim has to look at it and know what to do about it. I'm not telling you to change your system, because you already made your statement you will not change your system. But if you have to still be a Manchester United coach, then you have to learn how to diversify. You have to learn how to be pragmatic. You have to learn how to look at things and tweak them a little. Look at it. When he took Ahmad to his position, took Bruno to his position, brought in Casemiro and took Mainu up front, you could see how Mainu was playing. As a matter of fact, I think that Mainu should be the first person in the team list next game, because Mainu actually operated very well. Bruno Fernandes actually was abysmal today, and I cannot blame him. I would only blame Bruno Fernandes because maybe he's not coming out to say, no, I can't play in this position. Okay, Bruno Fernandes does not want to look like a captain that is going against his coach, because I think he should come out and say, I cannot play in this position, because it is looking like everybody is swarming in on Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes is not good enough because he's being played out of position. This is the same thing with Ahmad. He's been played out of position in this game, and he looked abysmal until he took him back to the position where Ahmad thrives, and he was very good there. So all of these things, I think that Ruben Amorim has to take responsibility for everything that happened today. We look really good against Arsenal. We play really good football against Arsenal, and we thought that, okay, you know what, Manchester United is beginning to get themselves together. We played against Burnley. We got the win. We felt like, okay, Manchester United could just be the turnaround, and then we meet Man City and we capitulate, and that's a problem for Ruben Amorim. He has to tackle this. He has to know what to do about this, because this is not just about the players alone. It's about you also, the manager. There should be something you're doing different to actually get the boys to motivate the boys, to get the boys to believe. Yes, there's something about getting the boys to believe, getting the boys to understand, getting the boys to want to go, getting the boys raring to go, because they all looked dejected, they all looked confused, and they walked out of the field knowing that it is not my fault. Yes, the players walked out of the pitch knowing it is not my fault. I could have done better. If you played me where I'm supposed to play, I would do better. I'm obeying the coach. As it is, I am obeying the coach. And the media is not making things easy for Ruben Amorim. I just feel like he's tired. He wants to go, and he's playing these games just to make sure that he gets that sack. But then, I cannot be Ruben Amorim out. I've never been any coach out. I just feel like the guy knows what he wants. He's trying to do what he wants, and I'm giving him the time to do what he wants. But then time is running out. Yeah, that's the thing. Time is running out. Who is going to come into Manchester United actually and get it right? That is what I'll be looking at next, because with Ruben Amorim, I'm thinking that, yeah, like I felt before, I'm thinking that, yeah, we could support him all we want, support him all we can, then, but if he cannot do it, then he cannot do it, and that's it. So I'm still behind the coach. I'm still supporting the coach. I still pray. I still hope he gets it right. But then today was not good at all, and that's it. It was not good. It was not good enough from the coach. It wasn't good enough from the players. It wasn't good enough. It looked like they were actually on something, and the next minute they are nothing, and it's so bad. I'll see you again, guys, in my next video. Tell me what you think in the comment section.